session.
Let's go! Something for the ladies, y'all. Strictly for the ladies. Hey, Lisa, it's your birthday, baby. We're going to shoot us out to you. They tell me this right here is one of the ladies' anthems. Do you dig? Hey. I see you, Robin. It's for the ladies. Hey, Pat. Happy birthday, Boo. Hey, Cody.
Everybody came to be in my head. Said everybody came to leave in my bed. Said everybody can't be up in my face. Said everybody can't be out in my space. Now I may fuss a little bit, cuss a little bit, you know they say but if you trust a little bit, you're gonna get 100%. See, I don't want nobody but you. See, I don't want nobody consider me baby, but see, I don't want nobody loving me baby, but see, I don't want nobody touching me baby, but you, see, I don't want nobody loving me baby, but see, I don't want nobody kissing me baby, but see, I don't want nobody touching me baby,
Talk to him, girl.
hey, to everybody won't understand my journey. To everybody won't know how to feel where it hurts me. To everybody won't understand my journey. So just because they want me, don't mean they ready for me. Now I may fuss a little bit, talk a little shit, I do this, but if you trust a little bit, you're gonna get 100%. See, I don't want nobody but you. See, I don't want nobody kissing me, baby, but see, I don't want nobody loving me, baby, but see, I don't want nobody touching me, baby, but see, I don't want nobody touching me, baby, see, I don't want nobody loving me, baby, see, I don't want nobody kissing me, baby,
Can I get that first verse one more time, baby? One more time.
say everybody came to be in my head, say everybody came to sleep in my bed, say everybody can't be up in my face, say everybody can't be out in my
I see you,
face.
Boo.
Now I may fuss a little bit, cuss a little bit, you know they say but if you trust a little bit, you're gonna get 100%. See, I don't want nobody but you. See, I don't want nobody kissing me, baby, but see, I don't want nobody loving me, baby, but see, I don't want nobody touching me, baby,
We just cut off abruptly like that? We good? We live on the air? To the whole world, DMV. Coming to you straight from the DMV, the whole world. It's the Hobby Congo, 10 p.m. each and every Tuesday on VoxWay.com. As I always go, I am the subliminal criminal, keeping the minimal, dependable in their direction like sex, like brown complexion, direction, words of protection. You know how I go, man. #1 show in the history of go-go. It's the Hobby Congo. Everybody clap up one time, man. They're watching all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, man, these last 4 weeks have been tremendous. The James Funk thing, we had James Funk in here like 3 weeks ago. Week before that, we had CPU in here. Last week, we had Rapidu, who does no interviews. You understands me? And last but not least, this week, we have the one and only, put your hands together, Mr. Eugene Thorpe, one of the producers of this historical moment that we're getting ready to encounter at the Lincoln Theater on Monday. Eugene Thorpe, straight cranking.
Straight cranking.
Straight cranking, that's what it is?
40 years of
Man,
cranking.
put your hands together, man. For that shit, man. Hey, look here, man. Let's just get that. Let's just dive right into it, man.
Yeah. When we first started this project in January,
Right.
the first place I came
Right.
was here.
The Heartbeat Conga Hour.
And I told you what we were going to do. Okay?
Wow.
Now we are finished.
That's
and
crazy.
I'm back here to tell you what we did.
What we did.
All right? We put together a 97-minute documentary
Right.
with over 35 interviews
Right.
from everybody in this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my biggest thing with this was, the biggest thing with me was I wanted this to be about the musicians. There was a lot of talk about making it a reflection of the city or a retrospective on the city and the area. I said, this has to be about the musicians, because in any other documentary you ever see about go-go, or even that pertains to go-go, the one thing that doesn't get mentioned
Right.
are the musicians.
Right.
The ones who don't get to tell you the story are the musicians.
Right.
So that was the highest priority to me.
Okay.
Was to have Bugs and Winko tell you how Junkyard started.
Yeah.
They do it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Andre from Essence tells you about how Rare Essence started.
Right.
Tony and them from Trouble Funk, they tell you how they got started.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Those are the things that, to me, were always missing from everything that everybody was talked about.
Yeah.
It was sort of the last thing that people met. Oh, yeah, by the way, there were some musicians, too.
Right.
You know what I mean? X number of people got killed. This place got closed down. And, you know, the crack was everywhere. And, oh, yeah, by the way, there were some guys playing some music, too. That's how most documentaries go.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Especially the movie, too.
So we concentrated on the events and all the things that brought the music together.
Okay.
We started with the origin points of the first 4 or 5 go-go bands, with Trouble, with Rare Essence, with EU, and with Junkyard.
Exactly.
And we started with those 4 bands, and we started with them, and we brought everybody up to around 1985 or so.
Okay.
That was sort of a point where everything really started to bubble the first time.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So then EU takes off on their journey, starts about then. Essence takes off on their journey about then. Trouble was already doing their thing international. You know what I'm saying? Chuck was already doing his thing international. You know what I'm saying? So and that all came together again. That all culminated in the Go-Go Live. Right. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that was
The
all
biggest
those
single
things,
event in the history of go-go.
all those things that led up to that, going into '85, all culminated right there. The reason you had, one of the coolest things that we did in the documentary, the reason you had a Go-Go Live in the first place was because of the movie Good to Go.
Yeah.
Because everybody hated the movie so much, and everybody was so down about how they had finally been represented.
How they portrayed us.
You see what I'm saying? They needed to do something on your own terms.
Right.
Where it's just, this is all going to be our defining moment. That's what the Go-Go Live became.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, and then from there, then it branches out again. You know what I'm saying? So we go from there and we bring everybody sort of up to the present day.
The present day.
And
yeah.
you see, you know, everybody's still playing. A lot of people asked me when I was doing the documentary, well, wow, is Junkyard still playing?
Huh?
Well, yeah, of course they are.
Yeah.
A lot of people, seriously, a lot of people
Right.
ask me that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So those were the things that were important to me about this. I wanted to send a thank you note to all of you, to everybody that played in a band. You know what I mean? I told White Boy, the stuff that you guys played 30 years ago that I hear in my head right now, from 30 years ago,
Right.
at a show you just happened to be doing, that I just happened to get a tape of, and I still hear it to this day. That's how indelible a mark it made. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do as an engineer, as a producer, all of that started with go-go. It moved into other things, but it started there. We learned how to mic drums there.
Yeah.
We learned how to rig a bass cabinet there. We learned all of that. All of that foundation came from, so this was my way of saying thank you to everybody who was in this.
Wow, man.
That's what it's for.
Wow, man. And the thing about it is, when you first came to me about the idea of doing this endeavor right here, I mean, you got certain cats that, you know, they do documentaries. This cat do a documentary, but I've never really dived head first in any documentary. But you being my man, my family, and I know your work ethic, I said, you know what? This gonna be great because I know how you go.
And I came here to say thank you for your interview. You are one of the feature storytellers in this thing. So you did your thing. And I want you to come see it so you can see it.
Well, I'll be there, man. I might wear a tuxedo. I don't know, man. I come in there like the pig one, man. I'll be Congo 8 p.m. each and every Tuesday. Sitting here riding shotgun with Eugene Thorpe, man, one of the producers of the Dynamite documentary that's going down at the Lincoln Theater Monday. What's that, 6 to 10?
6 to 10.
6 to 10, man. Y'all, come on, everybody. It's free too, man. So everybody come out and represent, man. I can't wait to see it. The trailer is on fire.
Yeah.
And you guys, look, this, man, you did a hell of a job, man. And like I said on my Facebook post, man, the dream is real.
Yeah, yeah.
The dream is real.
And let me say this, while I can. Did we get everything that happened in 40 years in 90 minutes?
Yes, you did.
No, we didn't. Because it's impossible to get everything.
Put it like this.
So
you got, and the thing about what's so ironic about what you just said, because we got Mo Gentry sitting here right now.
Right.
And this guy's an icon.
Yep.
And ladies and gentlemen, Mo Gentry is in the building. Well, y'all don't believe me, now there you go. Okay. This guy's part of history too, so we might have to do a part 2.
Yeah, and that's what I want to say. I want this to be the start of the conversation, a continuation of the conversation.
Right.
Just like with the Get Down. When the Get Down came out, Grandmaster Flash said, I don't care whether you liked it or not. The point is, everybody wants to know about the history now.
Right.
And that wasn't the case 2 years before.
Okay.
That's what I want this to be. I want everybody to be talking about their history. Every one of these bands has their own story, has their own documentary. The interview I did with Trouble could be its own show.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So every one of these bands has a story like that.
Right.
This is an insanely unique place. This doesn't happen anywhere else on earth.
That's it. Because, you know, throughout my travels around the world, man, when cats, I be like sound checking with cats, man, and I mentioned, I played with Chuck Brown. Me and Brandon used to always bring up, we played with Chuck Brown. And cats, it used to blow our minds, be like, oh, Chuck Brown?
Right.
Everybody knew Pop.
Yeah.
And
like
when
you
I
said,
first,
John Lee Hooker or something.
Yes. And the thing about that is, I always tell the story, as you I'm 76 countries in, man, as far as touring. But my first time out of the States, going abroad, was with Chuck Brown. Brixton Academy. With Chuck Brown, we had 2 opening acts. It was Brand New Heavies and NWA with Dr. Dre and Eazy-E.
Right.
At the Brixton Academy. After we performed, you had Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, and everybody backstage wanting to meet Chuck Brown.
Right.
The London Times had him at the airport on the front page.
Right.
Because we were there.
Right.
That's when I knew the magnitude of who Pop really was, because we took him for granted here. That's Pop. That's Chuck Brown.
Right.
But when you leave the States,
right,
and found out how big a person and personality and musician he was,
Yeah.
it blew my mind.
His
man.
reputation.
But during that time, we had the P-Funk Horns, Greg Boyer, Greg Thomas, and Benny Cowan,
Mm-hmm.
who also are, worldwide trap. Those were like my mentors on the road.
Right.
But they told me on the way over there, because I was so green, man, I thought that the damn transit going to the damn plane was the plane. And I'm like, Pop, I'm like 18 years old. We gonna fly over in London in this?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody laughing.
Mm-hmm.
My first time on a plane.
Right.
I'm seasoned now, but it's my first time. Yeah, and they talk about it to this day, man. But just to touch on that, not to get off your subject, man, but, to get back on your subject, what you guys done with this documentary, man, I'm so glad to be a part of this, man. It's going to make go-go history once again, and hopefully this will catapult us going to where we're supposed to be.
Right.
Because like
Yes.
Buggy said in his thing, you never know where you're going until you know where you came from.
Right. And I'll tell you what, and I'm gonna let you in on this because nobody else knows this. What we have is we're gonna present a 90-minute version, but there is a director's cut. It's over 2.5 hours long.
That's what I want to hear.
It's over 2.5 hours long, where we went in with everything that we had.
A TV1 joint.
Yes. So hopefully we'll
Unsung
get to
joint.
right. Hopefully we'll get to drop that at a later point. But yeah, we went in for 2.5 hours on go-go.
Wow, man. That's what it is, man. 10 p.m. each and every Tuesday, man. Hobby Con guy. Look, ladies and gentlemen, in case you didn't know, once again, let me reaffirm you guys. That's 6 to 8 p.m. down the legendary Lincoln Theater. Sponsored by what? The mayor, Mario?
Yes,
Bowser?
it is. Yes, sponsored by the mayor and the Office of Cable Television, of Film, Music, and Entertainment.
This is going to be great.
Yeah.
I mean, should I be suited and booted? How am I
It is
coming?
a black and white. That's let me
Whoa.
say,
It's a black and white joint?
It's a black and white party.
Huh? I'm going to see you in a suit?
Well, I'm working on something, but it's a black and white party.
If I see you in a suit, I'm going to run around Ben's Chili Bowl butt naked.
No, it won't be a whole.
Not the gangster swankster in a suit.
No, I gotta. I'm working.
You got a repertoire that's going. I already know how you go. You gonna put your own flame to it, John.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
but let me put that out. It is a black and white party. So
Okay,
that's
so
what
when you say black and white, is it like suited and booted, or just word black and white?
Just wear black and white.
Okay.
Everybody
gotcha.
wear black and white.
Wow, man, I'm so excited about this event, man, and you did your thing, bro.
Yeah. I definitely want. I want to see what they think more than anybody
Am I the
else.
only one that actually did an interview in their home?
No.
Okay.
No. It was a few.
Okay. Because when I seen the trailer finally, I was like, wow. That's how you feel? I mean, you got different levels of certain things. And when I seen the trailer, I was like, that's how you feel. I was proud, man, because TV is TV, quality is quality. You remember I was doing Metro World, man. We did certain things on certain levels. We got the most out of what we had to work with. But just from looking at the trailer, I was like, this is on an A1 professional level right here.
Yeah, I wanted it to be I wanted it to be every bit behind the music. I wanted it to be.
This, from what I've seen so far, I just seen a teaser, but this particular situation has the capability to me of either VH1, MTV, TV1, BET. Somebody's going to pick this up and run with it.
Yeah.
Because like the unsung episode on Chuck, to me, was totally done wrong. Even his kids didn't even want to be a part of that, man.
Right. They talk.
When I look at it, I'm like, okay, y'all talking about the plastic era of Chuck. Mm-hmm. I was there with the grime and gritty. You remember seeing the white limousine coming up to my house next door?
Right.
Chuck practically stayed with me.
Yeah.
I was there through the ups and downs, and a lot of these cats, came on to the situation with Pop and reaped the benefits of our build-up, our struggle,
right?
Our blood, sweat, and tears,
right?
And no offense to them because they had nothing to do with that, but at the same time, people need to see the story from the grimy to the gloss. All right. And like I said, no offense to anybody, man, but that's what it is, man. Chuck did his thing, man. Pop, I seen Pop from the lowest to the top. You know what I'm saying? Through the struggles and all that, trials and tribulations. So the real story needs to be told. And this documentary that you guys have put together, to me, is the start of what needs to really be told in Go-Go, because you got all the pioneers, brother.
Sure. There is every bit. You have every bit the story to do Chuck Brown's story, every bit the same way you did Ray. And
the thing about it is, what's so magnificent about this documentary, Mo, is you've seen Junkyard and everybody's on documentaries, right? But you ain't seen Bugs with a gray beard. You ain't see Winko with a gray beard. Yeah. Or Heartbeat, or Older Heartbeat. Tony Fisher, today. So right now, you got documentaries that have been done like 10 years ago.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
And a lot has happened since then. So
right.
now you got the immaculate situation going on, because it's today.
Right.
Now, in history, like yesterday was history, right? Something happened yesterday, right? But you could see a documentary 20 years ago, and so much has happened since that documentary that you're not getting the full picture of what's going on.
Right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this situation right now, Lincoln Theater, 6 to 10.
6 to 10.
6 to 8
6
p.m.
to 10.
It's going to be 6 to 10?
6 to 10.
Oh, 6 to 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to be suited and booted, man. Never polluted. Always stay true to it, with the fluid to do it. Heartbeat Congo, I will be there front and center. My man Eugene Thorpe, man, what is it, Straight Cranking, man?
Straight Cranking.
I love the title, too. Straight Cranking.
Straight
Ain't
Cranking.
no stinking. No second thinking.
Yeah, once I had the title, I was off to the races. I knew exactly what to do.
Man, hey, dog, I'm saying, man, wow. Because when you first came to the show, it was like, we doing this and doing that and doing that and doing that. I was like, okay, all right, man.
Right.
All right, man. We need their documentary. I'm like, it's a documentary up here every week. Because, not bragging, this is the #1 show on Go-Go, the history of Go-Go. I'm not saying that, just the views are. You got people like Charlamagne the God and Snoop Dogg now that looks at this show, man. This is where you want to come to get the history of Go-Go. And with this documentary right here, not only with you guys' permission, of course, we're going to debut it on Monday. I hope you and Reg are there too, Ron. But what we're going to do, instead of me going on air next week, I want to play the documentary.
We'll work on that. We'll work on that.
For those who missed it.
Right.
Because the whole world needs to see this. You got a lot of people that watch the show, so. Any last words, man? Because I'm gonna pump this joint like.
Number one. Okay, number one. These cats are not ready for y'all. The DC Go-Go community, they are not ready for y'all. Come out and show out. That's what I want y'all to do.
Come out and show out, man.
They're looking for nice, polite, RSVP invites. That's not how we work. We work on word of mouth. Yo, you going? I'll be there. I'll be there right after work. It work on word of mouth. Come down there. Come check it out.
And it's limited seated, right?
It's 800, I think. I think the Lincoln Theater fills at 800. Okay. So it's limited seating. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, but definitely come out. Definitely check it out. We're trying to get everybody there. I know the Catch 'em Backyard said they was going to be there. Right. Catch 'em Trouble be there. If anybody knows Sugar Bear, please let Sugar Bear know. I'll call Bear. Just give Bear a hit.
Bear's probably watching for real.
Yeah, I sent him a text about it, but I just want to make sure that he got it. He know about it.
Bear, you probably watching too.
Because his part is really good. I want to make sure that he's. Yeah, I want to make sure.
I know he does all the other saying talk. He talk like that and say, "Ow."
It's a rack of cats in it. You will never see this many cats.
So I did a good job.
Yes, and your joint was good. Your joint was very good.
Okay.
You're joining,
okay.
and it's in it's not just one. It's several different topics. We had you in it.
Okay, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, man, Monday, 6 to 10 p.m., Lincoln Theater,
September 10th.
September 10th. Hey, look, and I work right on Columbia Road, man. I ain't even going home. I'm bringing my fit with me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It's a black and white affair.
I'm gonna be there early with my girlfriend Shirley. Hair gonna be curly. And ain't gonna be Three's Company like Mr. Furley. That was kind of corny, man. Anyway, man, 8 10 p.m. each and every Tuesday, Hobby Con guys sitting here riding shotgun with Eugene Thorpe, man. Straight cranking, y'all. September 10th, Lincoln Theater, 6 10 p.m., man. We making history. I'm so proud of you, my brother, man.
No doubt, man. No doubt. Thank you.
You did
Thank
that.
you for being in it.
You did that, man. And,
Yeah.
you see what God can do, man, and to the whole world that's watching right now. I mean, I know a lot of you guys can't fly in for this event, but it will be out on DVD or
It'll be the broadcast will be on our network on Channel 16 in October. I don't have the date yet, but
Okay.
that'll be the broadcast.
so we'll
premiere.
be able to watch it on TV.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow, man. Put your hands together. Eugene Thorpe is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. History being made, man. Next up, the Batman, we got the legendary. My man is home, man. Mo Gentry's in the building. Put your hands together. Let's go, Ron. My DJ, let's go, Ron.
Look out, y'all.
Man, look, ladies and gentlemen, man, this is the Hobby Congo, 8 p.m., man, sitting here riding shotgun right now. Look, I'm going to say that it's a subliminal criminal, keeping the middle, depending on the direction, like section, like brown complexion, erection, word of protection. Man, look here. As y'all can see on camera right now, I got the future, the standard, I got the legacy, all this right here in one package, man. We're going to put our own hands together. Mo Gentry and Lil Mickey is in the building right now. Mo Gentry.
Yes, sir.
Welcome home, first of all, man.
It's great to be home. They showing me love everywhere I go, Heartbeat. I mean, it's,
Man,
it's just,
I'm gonna show you so much love, man, right now, man, that I can't even explain it because you and the trivia contest, like when Jungle Boogie left, everybody think it was Mickey.
yeah.
No, it was Bebop. Okay. Before we get to the start of your history in this game, man, let me say this to you. You have withstood the test of time because you're still here doing your thing, and you are such a significant part of go-go history. We just got finished talking about the history of go-go, this documentary that we're doing on Monday.
Right.
But let's start from the beginning, man. The very beginning.
With me,
With your journey, man.
my journey started with it's a gift. I never went to school for it. It's a God-given talent.
Okay.
I always been into music. When I say I was around 7 or 8, and I used to get my pops to buy me records, and he used to wonder why, because I was studying them then, as
Okay.
far as sound. The next step was I put together a junkyard band to battle Berry Farms Junkyard Band,
Bugs.
a.k.a. Bugs in them.
Okay.
So I threw that together just to try to get a feel for what I was doing.
What instrument was you playing?
I was playing basically timbales,
Okay.
soup cans.
Campbell soup
Yeah,
giants.
Campbell soup cans. So next evolution from that was I got with a group called Aggressive Funk. I stayed with them for a minute
Okay.
just to try to hone my skills
Okay.
on the engineering board. From there,
So that's where you got started with the engineering then.
right,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, from there, I went to, it was Rez and the Boys.
Wow.
Yeah, Rez brought me in because at that time he had left Rare Essence.
Okay, so you went from engineering from that band to Red's engineering?
Yeah, I was the sound man.
Oh, wow.
Not only was I the sound man, I was the Congo player for Rez and the Boys when Little Beats didn't
Come
show.
on, man.
Hold up, I'm not finished.
You
And then-
just beginning right now.
Yeah, and then when Darren Grice didn't show up,
Darren Grice. Wow.
yeah.
People don't know. Darren Grice, one of the original keyboard players for Red.
original.
Yeah.
And so when he used to come late or whatever, I used to have to play synthesizer parts because he showed me just in case he was late. So Reds would never miss a beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
And okay, from there, I left Reds and the Boys one night at the Howard Theater because I got fed up and I feel as though it was time for me to move on.
Okay.
So that was when I left Reds and the Boys, and Funk asked me did I need to ride home because all of us live in the same area. Rare Essence is from Southeast Highland.
Yeah.
Okay. So he was like, Mo, you need a ride home. I was like, yeah. So he was talking to me. He was like, what's wrong? I'm like, I'm just fed up with Reds and them right now. Like I said, I ain't gonna say Reds and them, management.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not afraid to tell it. I was mad. We wasn't getting paid. The technicians was not getting paid.
Okay.
Our pay was Mr. Franklin giving us food. That was our pay.
And a lot of bands went through that.
Yeah, but like, yeah, it wasn't
Players,
cash.
band, everybody.
Yeah, everybody went through it, but I just knew in my heart it was something bigger and better for me around the corner. I just knew it.
Right.
So that night I just made my mind up that I'm I'm gonna go ahead and leave. So long story short, Funk asked me did I want to work for them, and like I said, the rest is history. You know what I'm saying?
So Funk asked you if you want to work for them,
Right.
and you started when?
It was like spring of '81.
Wow.
Yeah, spring of '81.
At what? The High Theater or
After the house,
Panorama Room, Maverick Room?
the next show, my next show with Rare Essence, my first show with Rare Essence was at Virginia Union.
Wow.
Yeah, we went down there.
In 81.
Yeah. Yeah.
Technician?
Technician. I started off on keyboards, then I moved to percussion, setting up Foot stuff and Jungle Boogie and David stuff. And that's when Jungle
Dave
Boogie.
Green, man.
Yeah, that's why, man. That's
So you started with IE in 81.
Yeah.
Okay. That was really the golden era, man. Nephew, 81, that was, they was still at the Maverick Room too, right?
Yeah, we was there every Wednesday.
Y'all was doing like the Maverick Room. Where else? Panorama
Maverick Room on Wednesday nights, mainly the Panorama. No, on Saturdays we'll hit the Panorama Room. Friday nights
Okay.
we always doubled up. We hit a high school from 9 to 1, and
Okay.
then we go to the Howard Theater. We don't come on till like
3 in the morning.
3 in the morning.
I remember them days. Yeah.
Yeah,
3 in the
we
morning,
don't we
bro.
don't come out till
Hey,
about
nephew, we would come out that joint, man. No joke. Rare Essence always closed the show. We would when we walked out. You go in when it's dark, right? When you walked out the High Theater, it was daylight.
Yep,
And guess where everybody was lined up at? Popeye's Chicken.
Popeye's chicken.
That's where Genghis got that. I want some of that good old Popeye's
Yep.
chicken,
That's where it
them
come from.
biscuits. And everybody was lined up at Popeye's, not for the chicken. Guess for what? The biscuits.
Yep.
Them biscuits with the jelly in the middle. Because the biscuits had so much butter on them Jones back then. See, the biscuits different now with Popeye's. Due to the cholesterol and all that, you know what I'm saying? But back then, the biscuits at Popeye's, you had lines around the corner for biscuits, not even chicken. That's where Genghis got that from.
Most
Okay,
definitely.
so, see, we getting history right now, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all can thank me later. Okay, so, down at Howard, Rare Essence. Now, let's talk about this Highland situation.
Oh man, everybody wants to know about Highland, but go ahead, shoot. I'll
The
tell you.
most history-making tape in Go-Go. Woody Woods can vouch for that. The power kept going off. Lil Benny cranking like shit. Jungle Boogie cluck popping them joints.
Yes, sir.
Mo, was that you that said, tell Jungle Boogie to put the vocal mics on the Congo?
Yeah, I was running sound, so I'm talking through the monitor system where only the band can hear me.
Right,
The crowd can't hear me, just the band.
right. What you say?
I said, tell Jungle Boogie to put the vocal mic on his Congos. And
Stop. I'm getting chills right now. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you Go-Go historians know what a moment that is in here, that's one of the biggest moments in Go-Go history. What you say again?
tell Jungle Boogie to put his vocal mics on the Congos and tell Darren Act to come and change the chords.
And that right there, I'm going to say to you now, changed my life.
It did?
Yeah. Because when you said that, and they did that, and they put them vocal mics on the Congos, and he came thumping through, plucking them Jones. I ain't say plucking them Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, what's my DJ was here right now? DJ Ray can't make it tonight, y'all, for some reason, but hey, nephew, Jungle Boogie, when he said put the vocal mics on the Congos, when they did that, you couldn't hear Jungle Boogie at first. Lil Benny was just slicing the Jones. He came through, and Mick will tell you, your dad will tell you, man, he came through, when you said that, that Jones started rocking like, oh my God.
Okay, let me clear something else up so everybody understand. When I said put the vocal mic on the Congo, that's not plural with an S. That was one mic.
To hear all four Congos like that?
Yes, that was one mic. So I want to clarify and clear this up. When I say put the vocal mic, I didn't say vocals with a plural with an S. It was one vocal mic.
And again, let me iterate. reiterate. That still today is the most famous recording to me in go-go history, because you had the Bomb Squad. See, to me, they were the Beatles.
Yeah.
You had Lil Benny, Funk, Jungle Boogie, Dave Green, BC,
Big Horn.
Was Joy dead yet?
Nah, Michael Muse.
Okay, Michael Muse,
Scotty, Marquis, Godfather, Foots, Funky Ned, and White Boy.
Outside of Highland.
Yeah, and listen, you couldn't see the field. That's how many people was on the sidewalk everywhere. And let me just tell y'all this. Highland, that show almost didn't go on. A lot of people don't know that because we was sitting out front and something, I don't know, something was happening with Funk. So Miss Mac came out front and Miss Sis, the management, and they said, Mo, why are you and Vincent sitting right here?
Brother, Vince.
Yeah. Why are y'all sitting on the steps? Well, James told us not to do nothing. I'm telling you to drive those trucks down there and start setting that stuff up. We said, all right, and we did what she said. So, like I said, it almost didn't happen. So,
You're getting history right now, nephew. And Dad can tell you, man, it's like, wow, man. That's why when I found out you was coming to my show, man, I said, I got so much to ask you, man, because, you know, not only are you one of my heroes, bro, a lot of these cats now that's playing go-go, they need to know these stories, man. Yeah. Like Buggy said, you never know where you're going until you know where you came from.
Right.
I got Highlands.
Oh, you got Highlands? Let's pull that up real quick, man. Ladies and gentlemen, just listen to this real quick.
Are y'all ready to go home? Are y'all ready to go home? Are y'all ready to go home now? Are y'all ready to go home? Are y'all ready to go home? Well, let me see you say hell no. Say hell no.
Listen to push, man.
Say hell no. Say hell no. Are y'all ready for foot? 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 Do it. Put on your hands in the air, y'all. Get ready for foot. Put your hands in the air, y'all. Get ready for foot. I don't believe you. Put your hands in the air, y'all. Get ready for foot. Put your hands in the air, y'all. Do it again. Good foot. Good funk, man.
Power kept going out. That's why I was,
Goes up to my house, right?
now we had to run the extension cord straight up into the recreation center.
Okay.
And if the extension cord is that long, that means you're cutting down the voltage. So a long extension cord is really not going to help us. Then the Hammond organ by itself need a separate line. Yeah, so we was running everything basically all 2 socket plugs. So within itself, we was blessed for that show even to happen.
I'm just soaking it.
We're getting history right now, man. Hobby Congo, 8-10 p.m. each and every Tuesday, man. Sitting here riding shotgun with the legendary Mo Gentry in the building, man. Little Mickey here, man. And the reason why this moment is so special to me because we got this go-go god icon right here. And we got this up-and-coming legend right here.
Definitely.
Son of the greatest to ever do it. But at the same time, in his own right, one of the greatest out here right now on his own craft.
I'm alright.
Whatever.
Be modest.
That's why I love nephew, man. Him and BJ and Malik. So Mo, all right. So we at Highland right now, right?
Right?
You left there. You know, you didn't leave there. You're still there.
Right.
Jungle Boogie went on hiatus,
Right.
and you were called to double duty. Congo's in sound engineer. How'd that come about?
It started out, well, Foots, as you know, was controlling the band. Basically, he was the band leader because he started
Before White Boy and all that.
Right.
Okay.
So what had happened was he asked me, did I want to play? I'm like, look, Foots, you know you my man. I'm going to do whatever it takes for our mob to keep moving forward.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you need me to play, I'm going to play.
Because everybody slept. What happened was, let me reiterate on that. Jungle Boogie, you know, came into a situation. Everybody was like, you know, Jungle Boogie not dead no more. What Rest is going to do? But they still had that following. So my main intent, you know, like, shit, fuck that, I'm going to get that spot. So I go White Oak Armory one night. White Oak Armory.
Yeah.
I see Mo on the Congos. So I'm like, hold on, man. I got this. I'm going to get that spot, man. Let me go holler at somebody. They came out cranking, and Mo, not Mo, they called him Bebop.
Yeah.
When I told Jill the other day, Bebop, she's like, Bebop?
Yeah, nobody
yeah.
know.
So you know I know my history.
What?
And Bebop was plucking them Jones.
I was trying.
No, you was doing your thing, bro.
I was trying.
You was doing your thing, man. And
Coming from you, that's a compliment because
no,
like
you
I
no,
said,
actually for real, it you know, it was like, you know, them big shoes to fill right there.
man, you don't have to tell me.
When I first seen you though, you look nervous.
Yeah, most definitely. I had to be because
Them niggas Jungle Boogie, like,
Yeah.
a lot of niggas didn't even know, you know, he wasn't there.
it wasn't. Yeah.
You know, but I would have been like the same thing. But you know, I was ready shit. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
And when niggas started calling me Jungle Boogie down church one night, I was like, shit, fuck Heartbeat. I'm Jungle Boogie, you know. But yeah, you know, you showed improved. But you said one of the
Thank you.
greats in the game, man.
Most definitely.
Out of sight.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, you did your thing. So how long was you playing for Reds in the Congos?
Uh,
How long did that last? Like a year?
no, it lasts for a couple of months because this how it came about. Mickey was playing with Air Raid at this time.
Yeah, I remember. That was
Okay.
my favorite area unit.
So Mickey started calling Foots, letting them know that he was ready to leave Air Raid and he had come play for Rare Essence. So
Oh, you just
Ben-
snitched on him. Hey, Mick. Mo just snitched on you, Slim.
Nah.
Hey, Mick.
It's
Mo
supposed-
just snitched
listen,
on you.
It's supposed to be like that. Me
I'm
and
just
Mickey
playing,
like
man.
this. I know.
just playing,
So
man.
anyway,
That's my brother.
me and Foots was like this. I'm always up his house, so we always doing stuff. So he called me up there, so I go up the house on Yuma Street.
Right.
All right. He say, Mo, look, Mickey keep calling me. He want to try to play the Congos for us. He was like, so what you want to do? I'm like, Mickey want to play? I'm like, man, let that man play, man. Listen, I told you from the beginning, I'm going to hold us down because this is our mob.
Right.
Let that man play them Congos, man. I'm going to go ahead back out here
Because
to
the
the
thing
house.
about with him, see, one thing about Mick, people don't know. See, I'm giving y'all some history, man. That's why this show is here. That's why this platform is here for y'all. When Mick was with Air Raid, man, I was Central Groove. When I used to go see Mick used to come pick me up from way out Beltsville, Maryland, from Northeast. You know what I'm saying? But when Mick was with Air Raid, he had them on another level. You had Go-Go Timmy, okay? And no disrespect.
No, we disrespect, but he went in. He went to the army.
Go-Go Erky, no disrespect,
Most definitely.
okay? You was after Mickey. That should have been my spot for real, Erky. Because you know how I go. I'm a confident nigga. I'll bust your ass. But when Mick got with Air Raid, Slim, that situation, see, Air Raid was RE's for real back then biggest competition.
Yeah.
This Maryland band because the musicians were so tight.
Yep.
And when they got Mick, see, Mick was a reality. And people don't realize Mick was with Reds and the Boys for a little stint too.
Yep.
Y'all don't even realize that shit. I went down Northwest Gardens one night. I seen Mick set the PA. It was Reds and the Boys, Petworth, and somebody else, whatever. But that's my first time seeing Mick. It was down Northwest Gardens with Reds and the Boys.
All right.
It was air raid after Reds and the Boys. I was like, what the fuck? This nigga here, man, this little big glasses wearing little short motherfucker. Cranking the because I had seen Jungle Boogie,
Mm-hmm.
and when I seen him, I was like, I thought I seen it all when I seen Boogie.
Right.
When I seen Lil Youngin, I was like, God damn. I mean, so funky and Reds, to me, Reds didn't know how to use Mick.
Nah.
But when he got with Air Raid down the bus stop, I seen him in Silver Spring, John called the bus stop,
Ooh,
in the Oaks Club.
Yeah.
That's when
there.
I said, look, good God Almighty.
I was there.
That nigga, all this.
Yeah.
And then, piggybacking off what you just said, then when he got with R.E., which, you're telling us now, Foots told you what?
Foots asked me, did I want to still continue to play? I told him, nah, go ahead and let Mickey play. That's my man. I mess with him.
Right.
He's way better than me. Let him play the Congos. I'm going to go back on the PA board.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, all right, Mo, I just wanted to come to you first before I made a decision.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I respect Foots.
Because him and Foots used to bowl together.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there y'all go, man. Another history-making moment on the Congo Island. From the man, the historian, Mo Gentry. So, okay, Mo. So, all right, you still running sound for RE.
Mm-hmm.
How many years did that last?
From the spring of 81 until like the fall of 85.
Okay. Was it a fallout or you just wanted to roll out?
Basically, I was ready to leave way before then.
Okay.
But Benny came to me and said, no, Mo, stay, because we all going to leave together. And I'm like, what you talking about, Benny? He was like, me, you, Godfather, Jungle Boogie, and the rest of us getting ready to form Lil Ben and the Masters. So he blew me away with that. So, yeah, that's how Lil Ben and the Masters came about. He said, we all going to leave together. And I was like, all right, cool. So that's how that took place.
Wow. Okay, and that was like 85?
Yes.
So you were there on the Funk and Benny fight tape.
Yeah, that was at the Panorama Room.
Were you running sound that night?
Yeah.
Wow.
If it wasn't for me, it wouldn't be no tape. A lot of these CDs and tapes out here, if it wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? So,
I think some people owe you some money, man.
man, I'm just happy that our genre of music is still thriving. A lot of people think it's dead because.
But the thing about it is, I was just joking about that too because I'm thanking them for keeping Go Live. But let's do this to like Woody Woods and everybody, man. And that's my little brother. I love him to death.
Oh.
Let's start putting like Mo, whatever you mix. Let's start putting Mo Gentry on them Jones. How would it mix by Mo Gentry? Because you deserve that.
I mean,
you deserve that because, like I said, a lot of the youth, as far as these young bands too, they need to know who mixed these joints. And these engineers out here now need to know who mixed these joints. You might need to teach a class on this joint.
yeah.
What do you think about the digital and audio situation as far as these boards?
Like I said, it's that's the wave of the future. It doesn't matter to me because I am an engineer first. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what you put me on. I'm gonna always shine because I'm me and I study my craft. You know what I'm saying? It's the difference between being an engineer and a knob turner. It's a big difference.
Wow.
And a lot of people, no disrespecting nobody, but I'm just gonna tell you the truth. A lot of people is out here thinking that I don't know how to run digital. They were like, yeah, Mo Gentry was like that back in the day, but the digital out here. Well, let me give you some more history. Go back and check out. I was the one introduced the Lexicon PCM 41. That's a digital delay. I the one brought out the XPX 90, a Yamaha digital delay. So before you run your mouth, you need to know what you're talking about. And I love when people underestimate me because it make me go in the woodshed and really come out with something. And let it be known right now, a lot of you sound man that's out there now, you come from my tree.
Let's name some names.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't have no problem. Do Dirty is from my tree.
Wow.
Little Joe is from my tree.
Wow.
Who else? Googie is from my tree.
Wow.
Mike Warren is from my tree. You know what I'm saying? I can keep going on and on. Like I said, these people was under me and they learned a lot from me. They'll tell you, you know what I'm saying? I just don't go around or they go around bragging. But like I said, I don't have no
That's some
problem.
heavyweights you just named, man.
Yeah, I don't have no problem helping nobody. But I can't forget my man Bo Chili with Junkyard. He's from my tree. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I just love to help everybody, man. It's not about trying to tear somebody down. We got to build everybody up. Everybody can get money because there's money out here for everybody. We got to stop trying to tear people down, man. We got to lift people up in our own genre of music, man.
One thing I can say about you, man, there's certain names that you mentioned out here. When you say Mo Gentry, though, you're Mo Gentry.
Right.
That name is etched in stone.
And I thank God for that,
And,
because I was doing
There's only one Mo Gentry.
right.
There's only one Mo Gentry, nephew. When I said her name, he's like, I heard that. Of
I
course.
heard the name and I ain't know.
Right. So I'm glad I can, connect the dot with y'all too, man, especially, man. 8-10 p.m. y'all each and every Tuesday, I'll be Congo, man. We're going to take a crank break, man. Get back, the nephew's here too. We got a lot to talk about, man. We got about a half an hour left. Mo Gentry's in the building, nephew's in the building, man. No, Mickey, we're going to get back with him soon as we get back on air. Let's take this crank break, pay these sponsors. 5 minutes, y'all. We'll be right back in the Hobby Congo, man. No one show go. We love y'all. Let's go.
Right up for the sweet sister Lisa, y'all. Lisa Lawson, that is. We go again. Hey, Godfather, can you make it real funky one time? Listen, give it to him now. All right, y'all. I said we get a groove every time we look at you, y'all. We're gonna take a little time just to warm you on up, y'all. We got to party with y'all. And a boogie down. Because we're gonna let y'all boogie to the song come up. And that is, it don't mean no thing. You got to go swing. You gonna do what, do what, do what, do what, do what, do what. All right, y'all. It don't mean no thing. If you got to go swing. You gonna do what, do what, do what, do what, do what, do what. Lock it on up,
Don't mean a thing if it don't got to go swing. Go do-wop, 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 do-wop.
Listen!
Slice them on up, gone, wind them on up, don't forget each and every Wednesday night. The ladies get in this floor 11 o'clock, y'all, alright? It's also each and every Wednesday night. So come on down and enjoy yourself. Lord of Benny and the Masters. You want the land of La La? Look here. We talking about the land of La La, y'all. We talking about the land of La La, y'all. Got a special dedication going out to Big Brother. He wants to the land of La La, y'all. Talking about the land of La La. Just keep it going till you blend it and you get it wicked. Don't worry about it. Don't mean to think of. All right. Say what, Big Brother? Huh? All right. Ride the bell. All right. And the blah blah. All right, y'all. Let's take a little time just to warm you on up, y'all. Get y'all all in the groove. All right, y'all. I'm talking about. ain't got to go into the vocoder. Hey, Godfather. Is somebody going to the vocoder over there? Hey, yo, Mo, turn the keyboard mic up. Put them down. Let them down a little bit there. Luther right here, he right there. Let's keep him in there. Talking about it. Eat it, chop. I love the what you doing, baby. Keep it on the fire. Keep it on. And the block, block. I'll keep it on up, y'all. And the block, block. Listen up, y'all. Hey, hold it, hold. Beat it up. Put it in the pocket. That's what I'm talking about. Beat it. Just take a little time just to put y'all in the groove, y'all, so we get ourselves in the groove too, all right? Still gotta come down. All right, everything you're doing, just look over the stuff. And the blah blah. Keep it on the fire. Do that stuff. Body with your body, baby, get on down. It's the and the blah blah. Hey, yo, Luther, sing it along. Talking stuff. Keep it on up, gone, get on down. It's the land of la la. Yes, the land of la la. It's the land. Watch the chords back there, everybody. That's what I made them play now. Check it out. Listen up. Elmo, get busy now. Keep it on the spot. All right, I'll get on down. What's happening on, man? All right, you ready to party, big brother? Party with your body. Party with your body, y'all. Thank you. Oh, party with your body, baby. Like on the spot. Oh, yeah, now. Are you down with the Luther? Say you know that. All right, get up, stop. Know it now. I'll flow with it, y'all. I'll do that stuff now. All right, y'all about ready for the top seller? Y'all about ready for the top now? Let's hit the top now. All right, loosen on up. Take a little time, just come on up. Pass 'em on up, down, pump 'em on up, down. Just know what you're doing, keep it on up, down. Party with your body. Hey, look here, fella. Come on down some so we can hear it up here.
happening, ladies and gentlemen? Coming to you live from the DMV, Mr. Hobby Congo. So let me know coming up in the middle with the thing about in that direction. Y'all know the rest. I don't even need to say that no more, man. Look, sitting here riding shotgun, man. To the right of me and the left of y'all. Put your hands together. Mo Gentry's in the building, man. To the left of me and the right of y'all, Lil Mickey's in the building too.
Definitely.
And my DJ, man. He ain't DJing tonight, but
He's taking a break.
he taking a break. He chilling. DJ Rick is in the building, man.
What's going on?
So Mo, first and foremost, man, I want to thank you for being here tonight. We got to do a part 2 next week because we got too much to, get out the way.
I'm here, man.
Get out the way.
Yeah, you know.
But let me introduce you to, man, one of the, right now, how can I put this? Lightning bolts in the game. His dad is known as the GOAT right now. You introduced him to Rare Essence when Foots told you that story.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his brother, BJ, who plays for Frank Sirius and Miss Kim, Scooby and Miss Kim.
The dynamic duo.
Dynamic duo and all that,
Yeah.
But right now, this guy's with Team Familiar,
Mm-hmm.
doing his thing. Had big shoes to fill, like you did with Jungle Book before Mickey got dead.
Right.
Us four, man. Put your hands together, man. Please, ladies and gentlemen, without a further cause, Lil Mickey. Nephew, what it do, man?
Nothing, man. Cool. As always, nothing. What's up? What you want to talk about, huh?
Man, look, man.
Ain't nothing special.
You with Team Familiar right now, okay?
Yeah.
You had some big shoes to fill, when BoJack rolled out. First of all, let me commend you on the job that you're doing, and we'll continue to do, man. Hey, man, y'all haven't, skipped a beat. What do you attest to your successful endeavor with this group right now?
Say that again. Hold up. Say that one more time.
What do you attest to the successful endeavor that you're doing with this group right now? What makes you so great and continue this journey right now, man?
I mean, I'm alright. Like I said, I don't think we're great yet, but I'm alright. I mean, I'm just rolling with the punches for real. I'm just learning and just doing me. That's all I can really say. Not trying to overthink it.
Right.
Trying to take as much pressure off my shoulders as I can, for real. That's about it. I mean, ain't nothing special.
Sound like your dad right now, man. Let me say this, to you as far as from the outside looking in. To me, what you're doing with the beats that you're doing right now, it's always been said to me you think he can play congos, but watch him on the Rolling Stones and Symbolics. And people have always said it to me, but when I first witnessed it, I was like, now, okay, I see it now. You got them strokes, dog.
Shout out to marching band. Shout out to marching band. Trying to tell you.
So, you know what? Who else says that? Rocky Rob. So, the rudiments got a lot to do with that.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've even posted videos that I even go back to and just watch and try to just go ahead and reteach myself. Just some stuff. You know what they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. And that really has happened. Because remember, when I was going away and I came back, I was some straight trash. I was rusty. I had the equipment with me. I just ain't touch it. My mind was somewhere else.
Right.
So it's like riding a bike. You teach yourself to ride a bike. And then someone to come back. But I still don't think where the hell I should be at and where I was at one point. Because like I said, at the time when I was younger, I didn't think. I just did the shit. Now you gotta be cautious in certain situations because, you can't get fired from a band or you can't get put on suspension because it's like a job. So you gotta be cautious and think about what you're about to do before you do it. Even though you might think it might sound great, it might not be great to everybody else, so they might not like it. Just simple as that. And everything you do, everyone's not gonna like.
So how does that feel to you when you do what you're thinking and you see the crowd jumping?
Sometimes I hesitate to do it. in a sense. I mean, I just try to be basic and simple as possible, not do too much, and try to keep this stuff the same every time I play. Because sometimes I might forget something I did last time if it wasn't playing. So I try to like do something I'm gonna remember and keep doing it. That's all.
Are you keeping the same patterns for every groove that?
I'm trying to, damn near. If I can remember what I did, I will. Sometimes my mind will be somewhere else. Cause sometimes.
So have you like played a pattern and they looked it back at you and like, okay.
I was done that a couple times. And you're like, you switched to cowbell beat. That ain't what you was playing. And I'm like, damn, what was I just playing? But it'd just be like, cause I might hear something might just come in my brain. I'm like, damn, it's just something way better. I'm about to try it, and I just be stuck with it, and don't even think about what I just did before.
Well, let me say this to you, man. You've been with Team Familiar for how long right now?
A couple of months. I don't even know the exact.
About 3 months, 3-4 months.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
So,
Yeah, on the safe side, yeah.
you know, and you also went to Africa with them.
Yeah.
You went to Africa.
Yeah.
So nephew, let on tell you this, man, for real. Cause when I first got with Chuck Brown, right? Same scenario. I first got with Chuck, and I was doing my thing, you know. And it's so funny. Let me tell a funny story that pertains to your situation. Down at Ibex, my first show was down at Ibex, and it broke my heart. It really broke my heart because Pop didn't even tell Roland that he was fired. See, because Pop told me after I auditioned for him, Rio had hired me to do Uchi Gucci Man. But at the same time, we was at Black Palm Studio with Chris Biondo.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how they had that mirror there, but
Right.
you can't see who out there, but you're in here.
Right.
So Rio, for some reason, told me like, you know, he called me son. I called him Pop. He said, do all your tricks and all that, you know, all the crossovers and all that. So I'm thinking like, okay, whatever, you know. We did one track. He said, Rio said, just do straight, you know, do your straight thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then
No.
yeah, that's you right here, Mo.
No, that's your mic.
Oh, that's me.
You ain't got a mic on.
I know, right?
Yeah,
That's wrong. That's on wrong. Anyway, that's on wrong, man. And then, y'all's picking up anyway. And then, on the second trial around, after we did the structure of Uchi Gucci Man, went on with the roll call beat, created by Jungle Boogie,
Right.
the greatest to ever do it, besides me. So he started, Real was like, start doing your tricky stuff, like. I'm like, to myself, I'm like, why you tell me to do all this, whatever. He said, all right, on the third one, just do your crossover stuff. I'm like, boom. Rio came in there, all right, you finished. I come out of the booth, guess who's sitting there? Chuck Brown.
Oh.
Pop. Hey, son. I'm like, I've been sitting here the whole time. You want to play with Pop? I said, huh? You want to play with Pop? I said, what do you mean? Do you want to be a soul searcher? I said, hell yeah. Meet me down the Ibex. You got Congos? I said, yes, sir. Be down there at 9 o'clock. Roland got his stuff set up on stage. Me and Rick walk in the jump with the Congos. I got the big ones, Rick got the little ones, right? Roland set up. He up there. So I'm like confused, like, why would he tell me to come up, Leroy walks up to me. Yeah, Jose, yeah. Pop upstairs, he wanna holler at you. I'm thinking I'm going upstairs like, psych. Yeah. I go up there, yeah. Hey, son. Pop, in the back, having this girl comb his ponytail, for the ball spot. Call it the ball spot, with the mirror like this. Hey, son, how you doing? You set up yet? I said, Pop, Rolling stuff is up there. Oh, yeah, no. Leroy, y'all ain't handled that yet? Next thing I know, I go downstairs, they taking his stuff down. and put my stuff up. And then, you know, I'm like, I was, you know, kind of like felt a certain way, like, you know, what I found out, like, you know, Pop had told him earlier what was going on, but I guess he refused to believe it.
Didn't sink in.
It didn't sink in. So, from me seeing him walk out, you know, you know, it broke my heart, but at the same time, I'm like, oh my God, man. Right? So what happened was that night, everybody knew by word of mouth that, you know, Heartbeat from Air Raid was gonna be with Chuck Brown then. And they knew that was gonna be like a crazy situation, right? You good, anybody, it's probably somebody from Go walking in. And to see him walk out and me come in, and Rick will tell you, he right there, man. Rick, you remember that night, Ibex, we walked in with the Congos, and we didn't know what was going on.
25 roller.
Yeah.
Look at this
Go ahead, man.
Right on cue, right? Right on cue.
What's up,
Right
man?
on cue. Mic him up, Ron.
What's happening with you, young fella?
Oh, we live on air, Rick. Okay, good
Oh,
God.
man, my bad.
And he always does that, doesn't he?
What's up, man?
He's allowed to do it.
Always.
What it do? He can do it.
Yeah, he can do it, yeah. It's my little brother.
What's y'all talking about?
That's my little brother, man.
Huh?
That's my little brother, man. Hey, Rick.
What?
Like I was telling, like me and Lil Mick was talking about, you know, the situation with him and Team Familiar. But I was telling him was, you know, how I had to adjust to that situation with Chuck. You know what I'm saying? And how me and you walked in that night at the Ibex with the Congos in hand. And the Congos were already set up there. We didn't know what was going on. And we was like confused, you know what I'm saying? So, like I told you, Pop, you know, told me like, just go back downstairs, you know, set your shit up. And when I seen one of my heroes walk out, head down, it kind of crushed me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was a bittersweet moment because I was like, I had the opportunity of a lifetime to play with this guy.
Yeah.
You know, I went from Central Groove to Air Raid to Chuck. That was from A to Z. You feel me? So I'm telling you, you know, like that night alone, and Rick will tell you, you know, Pop had to put me in my place. Even though he was like Go Heartbeat, he was like Jose. He didn't know about no Heartbeat. The whole crowd like Go Heartbeat. We had to take a break. And Chuck was like, what the fuck is he talking about Heartbeat? What the fuck is a Heartbeat? And Leroy had to tell him, no, Pop, that's what they call him, Pop, Heartbeat. Because he went with the young stuff, you know. He didn't know about no Air Raid and all that. And Central Groove, Freaky Heartbeats, you know. Oh, they call you Heartbeat? I like that. Because if you ever listen to that first tape with Chuck, beat him up, Jose. Jose, have it your way. Then beat him up, Heartbeat. You know. So what I'm telling you is, you know, you've been with Familiar, like, what, you say 3 months?
I don't know that. I'm not counting.
Okay, but anyway.
I really don't. I'm not
Okay,
counting.
what I'm saying to you is, you found your niche with them now. Because you have featured spots. Especially with that Nicki Minaj thing you do with them.
It's all right.
Hey, Slim.
It's all right. It's not special.
Keep saying it's all right, whatever.
I gotta go see him. I ain't seen
That thing right there,
They sing
when y'all hit that
y'all.
Nicki Minaj jump,
Lying ass.
what's the name of that jump, Rick?
You know
What's the
who.
name of that jump?
Charlie Jones.
The Chung Lee jump. Oh my God, man.
What is it? What big doing? You rapping?
No, the Rolling Stones.
Oh, I know he playing the Rolling
The
Stones.
beat.
Oh, he playing Nicki Minaj beat on the joint.
No,
No, he's doing his own beat on the joint.
No, it's a song called "Trying to We Do," and he's talking about the.
Hey, Lil Mick, let's go.
Oh, I didn't know it was Nicki Minaj. I heard that joint.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, that's my joint. That's Nicki Minaj joint.
Yeah, that's him doing that shit.
That's what Kendra rapping on that joint.
Hell yeah, that's him and her. Man.
Hey, so, you know, you ain't even see me. I was talking to your father. I was up there up at Nipsey's. Man.
That's his
And
shit.
she hit that joint. I like that joint, but she hit that joint. Why she give Meek Millie the mic? good God Almighty, ripped it. You remember
Well, Meek Millie's
Meek Millie got on that joint. It was her birthday, man. She fucked. I said, God damn. But I like that joint. There's a been wrong. Yeah, that joint. Yeah, I like that joint.
Yeah. Rick always comes in at the latter.
I'm trying to figure. I was trying to figure who it was. I thought that was a rhythm joint.
Ain't got shit to do with
I
the
said,
interview.
that joint cranking. They need to record that joint.
That's good, man. Yeah.
What'd you say?
Anyway, that part of the show right there is my favorite part of T. Familiar show, man, because the rudiment that you put to that, how did you come up with that, to that song?
Fuck it.
You don't even know.
Man, that young boy creative, man.
No, like, I mean, at the moment, how can I say it? Was like, he just
Man,
said,
talk
yo.
up. You talking off, talk to
All
the
right,
people,
so
man.
look. That's
Thank
better.
you. Yeah.
All right, so nah. I mean, because I'm true. But what I'm saying, back to what I was saying. Shit, back to what I was saying. But nah, at the moment you said my name, and I think I just did that shit. Just fuck it. And I'm like, let me keep going with it. And just switch up each time. Two, just 4. Fuck it. Let me use these 3. Keep the same beat, but just switch it up. And I tried to throw something hand in it, but I mean, that's just what it is. I'm like, fuck it. They like it. Fuck it. Use it.
Why y'all get so cool?
I'm not cool though.
That's his dad, man. He's
He's
Mickey,
real
man,
smooth
all
with
over
it.
again, man.
I'm just me.
But Mick is more accustomed to this situation now. Cause Mick, man, he been on the show so many times. Mick is like, when he get
Still
here,
getting used to this whole
when
interview
Mick,
thing, man.
his dad get here now, he joning, he loud. You know, Mick like low key.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Mick Joan on everybody in this joint.
Man.
I'm still getting used to this whole interview thing, man.
Yeah, okay. One day we down the east side and it's my birthday. Mickey knows my birthday. So we over on the side by the monitors because I'm running the monitor board now. Googie out on the house.
Right.
So he said, yeah, Mo, I know it's your birthday, ain't it? Like, yeah. Mickey hit me in my goddamn side, knocked the wind out my ass. I'm
Oh, he's
like,
strong.
whoa, man.
He's strong.
I'm gasping for air.
Yeah.
I'm
Don't get it
Shorty,
wrong.
what you
Mick
doing,
strong
man?
as a motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
Mo, you back on the board, man?
Yeah, I'm out
Rick,
here
he been
going.
telling us so many stories, man.
Hey,
Put Jungle Boogie vocal Mac on the Congos. That was him.
yeah.
Yeah, man. The most historic moment in Go-Go to me, the Highland tape.
Mo mean on that board, man.
Yes, what it is, man. 8 p.m. So Lil Mac. So let everybody know the schedule, man. Seems familiar, man.
Thursdays, Nepsies. Fridays, Martinis. Saturdays, it switches up. Sundays, Paradigm.
So that's 4 days.
Yeah.
That don't hold something, man.
I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money, man.
Nigga, whatever.
I ain't got no
DJ Rick. DJ Rick. Oh, now you quiet, too.
Why you ain't on the ones and twos, man?
He is out here. No, he had a train tonight, but he's here though. That's what.
You was on the train.
Give him a round of applause, y'all. DJ Rick is here. Mr. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna got something for you.
Mr. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Y'all turn on conversations. You know, we live on the air right now. You know. One thing about y'all two, man. My 2 brothers, man, and they both DJs and they Rick. See, Rick. See, one thing about Rick, my brother. He come in here like, I don't care who here. Give me the mic. Let's talk about anything. But he can do that. That's little bro.
I don't know what y'all talking about. I just fall on the line, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. And
Breakfast Club.
And y'all been the soundtrack all night for us. Give him a round of applause, man. Swear,
What's
man.
that? Oh, for real?
My DJ ain't in here.
All right.
All we got is y'all over there.
Mo, what you gonna do, Mo?
Hold on, Rick. Let me
Oh,
finish
go
this.
ahead. Interview, man. go ahead, man.
You see what I mean? He cracking on you and shit, right? Live on the air.
Right.
That's my man.
He's a bad motherfucker, man. He got a tree. Hey, DJ Rick. Yeah. Let's you know, first of all, before everybody, you know, Monday, Go-Go Documentary, straight cranking. We gotta be. I want the whole Congo out there, man. 6 to 10 p.m., man. We gotta be there, man. It started here. It's done. The mayor gonna be there. They gonna debut it on TV and all that.
That's James joint.
Yeah. So we gotta be there, man, on Monday, man. Next Monday, man. I want everybody there. Everybody's gonna be there. All the bands gonna be there.
I'm
But,
going.
he's telling me what he said, I had the biggest part in the documentary.
Yeah.
So, and they're doing a part 2. So that's when y'all gonna be involved too. Anyway, DJ Rick, man, first and foremost, man, I missed you tonight. Second and foremost, I know you had to be training. But let's describe your weekend. You said you did re-up band.
Friday night I did sound down at did sound for the jazz band down on Chinatown, 618 8th Street.
Okay.
Then that's Friday night. Then Saturday was a real band, the Aftermath band. But this weekend gonna be crazy because I got do this Friday. I got to do sound for the jazz band. Come back and do Dunbar 1958 class of 1958.
God dang.
And their 60th reunion.
Good
Then
God, man.
I got to leave directly as soon as I break down and go to Upper Marlboro and do a wedding reception. Then I come back Sunday with Sweatband at Nottingham's. And this our last night. That's our last Sunday, and we gonna knock a hole in that motherfucker. I'm telling y'all now on the air, we gonna knock a hole. Matter of fact, we gonna that gate. We gonna knock that gate down so everybody can come in.
Yeah.
So Rick, man, wow, I'm just glad to connect the dots with you and Mo Gentry.
Yeah, I was gonna holler at him anyway, man, because when I seen him, I'm like, damn, another legend. And when I reached over and said, damn, Rare Essence. And he looked at me, and I knew he knew, you know what I'm saying? I don't forget nothing, man, about Essence. You know, Essence was my band back
The
then.
Beatles, man.
Yeah,
It wasn't for
yeah,
Essence,
my
wouldn't be
man.
none of us.
I can tell
A
you
lot of us.
everything about Essence.
Yes,
man.
indeed.
You know, anytime I get put out the Panorama Room every Wednesday night, and I'll be right back there the next Wednesday night. Man, I'm talking the Maverick Room, chapter 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? Damn near everywhere y'all done went in the city, I was there. You know?
Cherries.
Yeah. I got put out cherries too. I ain't gonna tell you what I got put out. Whatever I got put out.
Man, look here, man. Hobby Congo, another successful show, man. Clap it up, everybody. Hey, look. Check this out, man. This Friday, down the fire station, Silver Spring, BoJack is back.
That's this Friday.
BoJack presents Top Secret.
We going down that joint.
Yeah, and
You mix them both?
hosted by the Heartbeat Congo Hour.
Nah, I'm surprised he didn't call me, but like I said, my phone already ringing off.
I already know that.
So
Hosted by the Heartbeat Congo Hour. Ron, Reggie, I hope y'all there. Let me give you the rundown with this band, man. The people that got in the band, man. So you know it's gonna be a dynamic affair. On the front line, he got B-Man, he got Pooh, he got Tony Shop. Back line, man, you got my man Mike. You got Lil Mike on the drums. You got Mighty Mo on the congos. BoJack back there with him.
Crank session.
So, and they got, and that Saturday, I'm hosting again, Tacoma Station. So they just hired me for that. And, you know, Monday, that following Monday coming up, you know, Lincoln Theater, you know, straight cranking. The documentary, everybody's gonna be there. Myself, Hobby Congo, our Backyard be there. Chuck Brown band be there. BYB be there. JYB be there. You know, it's limited seating, y'all. So y'all got to come on down there. It's free admission. There's only 800 seats up in the joint next to Ben's Chili Bowl. So, you know, come on down there, man. Support that thing. I might be hosting something Sunday too, but I got to get with the wife and see how she feel about that. And the wife's birthday is on that Friday, so she might be with me on Friday down the fire station in Silver Spring. So happy birthday, babe. I know you watching. Just thinking ass. And that's all. Hey, look, man, next week, though, we got an extravaganza coming to you guys. Next Tuesday. It's not confirmed yet, but Big G supposed to be in the building. So let's clap that up, man. Also, I want to send a shout out to Rapper Dude, man. We had so many views last week that was pitiful on Facebook Live combined with VoxWave.com, and just want to let Ernest L know, you know, I love the Go-Go Report, bro. But if you're gonna be part of the situation, man, you gotta show up here too, man. It ain't late at night, and you can make it, man. You understand? APB out going to you. You know, we in here, we kicking this shit down. I'm just playing, man. We in here, we ain't. No, I'm just playing, man. Anyway, man, look, man. Rick, let everybody know what's going on with the Sweatband.
Oh, Sweatband, we
With that
This-
big thing coming up, Fast Eddie's.
this Saturday with them, we're familiar.
Okay.
Familiar sweating 18.
Oh,
And
this
then-
Saturday.
I did.
Yeah, that's this Saturday.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then we had
You won't be
Nottingham's
God
on Sunday.
damn.
Yeah,
So that's this Saturday?
yeah.
Oh well, I have to. Okay. All right. I know, right?
So it's gonna be
Damn, man.
nice. It's gonna be a nice situation, man.
Y'all had horns with y'all?
Good weekend. No, I ain't bringing the horns this time.
Okay. Anyway, let's go get some shout outs, man. The legendary Mo Gentry. Get some shout outs, man.
Man, I just want to shout out Jesus Christ because
Come on, somebody, man. That's what I want to talk about, boy.
if it wasn't for Jesus Christ, I wouldn't be sitting here. So everything that I'm doing and will do, He gets the glory.
Come on, somebody.
I don't get nothing. I'm just a vessel. You know what I'm
Boy,
saying?
you lucky we didn't do them church announcements tonight, boy. You'd have been Reverend Mo. Nephew, talk to the people, man. Shout outs, man.
Shout out. One shout out to God for blessing me to
Come on,
continue
somebody.
to keep doing what I'm
Come
doing.
on, somebody.
There you go.
Man.
Shout out to Pops, my brother. Shout out the whole team for Million Bang for letting me join the team. This shit grows.
DJ talk to him.
I figured he knew he was
You
talking.
know, he was playing.
Man, if it wasn't for the good Lord, none of us would be here, man. He didn't put us. He putting us in places that a lot of us thought we would never be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he really put us in some spots, man. And can't do nothing but be thankful for it, man. You know. And shout out to everybody that's watching Vox, man, because hey, this Heartbeat Congo, man, doing it, man. You know, is doing it, man. We getting a lot of support now, man. You know, and like I say, y'all keep supporting out there, man, because Go-Go ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere,
Nope.
man. It's been here for a long time, man. And when we leave here, I hope it still be here, you know.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, shout out to everybody, man. You know.
Okay. Slick Daddy. Talk your talk.
Oh, well, shout out for the Congo Hour.
Okay. Thank you, man.
Shout out to Congo Hour for doing, doing something positive for Go-Go. Shout out my Sweatband family, got to shout them out. And all the other musicians in the D.C. area doing this Go-Go thing and keeping it alive. You know
That's
what I mean?
what's up, man. Shout out to my little boo-boo. Happy birthday, Alani.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
Your granddaughter, boy.
to you. Happy
No line.
birthday.
Yeah.
No Lonnie, Alani, whatever.
It ain't the same. No line.
Oh, yeah.
There's two different names now. Don't do that now.
Happy birthday to my great niece, No Lonnie.
There you go.
Uncle Bob love you. Little pretty thing you. I must watch that video about 100 times. That live jump.
Oh, with me on it?
With a step to the left. Step back, y'all. I'm like, younger. Me and Mickey was laughing like shit. I said, Shawty, she know that jump for real.
Yeah,
Who
she
house
know-
that time?
she know the cha-cha joint.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. Ladies and gentlemen, look, Heartbeat, man. Love y'all, man. Shouts out to everybody, man. Shouts out to Nigo. Shouts out to Kato. Shouts out to everybody in Go-Go, man. All the syndicates and all the live feeds that we do from here, man. Bam 640, Ernest L, Londy Loves. Everybody that's on Go-Go Austria. Sluggo, you see I'm wearing the brand tonight, baby. Come on, man, civilized, man. That's all I'm wearing from now on, y'all. Let everybody know I'm wearing civilized from now. He gonna lace me up, man. Monday night, man, Lincoln Theater, 6-10 p.m. Be there, man. Documentary. We got a whole lot of things coming up, man. Friday night, Fire Station. My wife's birthday too. We going down there. We gonna boogie with BoJack and Top Secret. Saturday night now, I'm changing my mind. I'm going down Fast Eddie's. I got to see my brother and them do their thing down there, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I just thank the Lord, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving me a platform where I can entertain the masses. And thank you for everybody that watches my show. Rapper Dude, I love you, man. Last week, man, like I told you, man, we good. RB Prime Time, my son's time, we good, man. Next week, we going to have Sean Garrett on here, too, with MCB, him and his son. We good, man. BJ, Mental Attraction, man. Everybody keep pushing, man. All the bands. On got y'all. Meantime, between time, Ron, my engineer, I love you, man. Hey, DJ Rick, I love you, my DJ. Lil Mick, I love you. Hey, look here, Mo Gentry, welcome back. I love you. My little brother, Lil Rick. I call him Lil Rick, right? My little brother, DJ Slick Daddy Rick. Also known, you know, the head or lead talker about how I go Sweat Rocksteady. Love you too. With your lying ass, huh?
Lying ass rock. That's my dog.
One shout out.
Word up.
Shout out to our Mystics, man. They going to the championship, man.
What?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, they
Huh?
Oh, yes, sir.
They in the finals?
They in the finals, baby.
The fuck out of here.
I just got it, man.
Man, clap it up, man.
Another
Clap it
DC
up,
team,
man.
Finals. Go to the finals.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
sir.
crazy, man.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Hey, look, Redskins this Sunday, y'all. Let's go Skins. Let's go
Time to go.
Skins.
Time to go.
Let's go Skins.
Redskins.
Cowboys, y'all can suck ass.
What-
Anyway,
whatever.
Anyway, man, smell criminal, keep it minimal, dependable, in the direction, like sex, like prank, like It's the Heartbeat Congo, man, signing off, man. We overtime, Ron don't mind, so we drop some of the dime. Tune in next Tuesday, man. Number one show, go clap it up, man. We love y'all, man. Peace out. Let's go.